Hello and welcome back to the Campcast episode 20...
Oh, I don't know.
5?
It might be 5.
6?
It might be 6. I don't
or
know.
4. One of those.
We're quite far in now.
Yes.
Amazingly, it's still carried on.
We're balls deep.
We passed 60k subs.
Well, hey.
We're nearly on 500,000 now.
Yes, I am.
Which is impressive.
Maybe by the time this goes up...
That's not true. Are you actually that close?
I'm like 50k away.
Oh, no,
but I've got a video. I'm watching
up.
a video currently. Bang.
Is that on JoJo Siwa?
Could yeah. And
do
it
you
could,
want to talk about that?
Do I want to? I did actually write her name down because there are a few people that you can make videos on this site, and those videos will bang.
Yeah.
Is JoJo Siwa poor? Fuck no. But I just titled it that, and everyone loves it.
Yeah, I want to do a JoJo Siwa video. Jesus, take out your phone. He's not poor by anyone.
No. Shut up.
I want to review her book, which she just released, and I was going to buy.
Which one is it? JoJo: A Fill-in Friendship Journal.
No, not that one.
Is it the dog? Is it the book that her dog wrote?
What?
Her dog wrote a book.
Have you seen how much merch she's got?
Yeah.
That's not even a surprise.
The video I react to in my video, she's just like in this room, and the whole background is like loads of different things. It's like all kinds of shit.
I'm
like
going
unicorn.
to collect all of it.
She has over 7,000 bows alone. Types of bows.
Jesus, man. Yeah, I mean,
you know how much she sold? That is like
40 million.
Yeah, 45.
That's ridiculous,
in a year.
man. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. Oh man, I need to start releasing bows.
Yeah.
People have been re-uploading me doing doing that. Impression.
That's an
people.
impression of what? What's that an impression of?
I'm trying to think. I mean,
what would
normally
that be?
I'm just trying to show that somebody's unintelligent.
But why would mean someone's unintelligent?
Because
Alex?
they can't speak English.
Because they can't speak English.
Oh, I hate everybody.
So you're saying that anyone who can't speak English is unintelligent?
That's what I voted.
So you're saying foreigners...
That's why I'm so upset the Brexit's over, mate.
No,
they're all going to be stuck
If anything, the Brexit's going to be harder now.
Yeah, what actually happens now? Do you have a clue? I don't know.
I do.
Do we
but
just,
I'm not going to go into it.
Do we just float around in like...
Yeah, so basically, you know where the UK currently is? At the moment, we're just physically drifting away from the European Union. We're drifting slowly towards Donald Trump, who's like on... Basically, he's in the States, right?
I mean, he backs us back.
So he's in California, which is on the East Coast, and he goes like... And we go towards him like that.
So he sucks us
over
in.
the Pacific, yeah.
Great. I'm glad I've really learned something about Brexit.
I want to think that I've hurt people so much from the sheer amount of mistakes I just made.
My mate Hoover, best mate of the pod, Hoover uploaded a video called Ray William Johnson Thinks He Can Sing.
I think we did mention this.
Taking the mick out of people uploading those videos, and Ray William Johnson decided to strike it down, and PewDiePie shouted him out, so worked out for him, didn't it?
Win-win. Speaking of people shouting out, person in the community under the name Tom Stockdale recently got a shout out from KSI.
Tom Stockdale
had a 60k, essentially a 60k sub day.
Yes. Do you want to talk about that bloody Discord? So it was KSI got in contact with iNabber,
yes,
Faf9, ML Joe, and Vanilla Rice.
the most unsuspecting KSI friends.
Yeah.
I must add.
KSI's the new sideman.
Yeah.
And they made him a Discord for a video. In which KSI was just talking to random people, basically. It's just the weirdest thing, because they added me to it, and...
Why didn't you get in the video? You weren't in the video.
I don't know why he cut me out.
That's sad, isn't it?
It's probably for the best, though. I'm irrelevant. And also, he mocked me again.
What did he say to you?
I can't repeat it on this stream. On the podcast. I can't repeat it.
It's one of those.
It's one of those. Yeah, he racially abused me.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know why KSI would
called
do
you
that.
a cracker.
Yeah, it's really terrible. He didn't racially abuse me, and I didn't racially abuse him.
I think you might have.
And I have.
Yeah, you just
That's kind of a lot like you, Alex, to do that.
yeah.
That's why I got cut out.
And the thumbnail of the video is like this guy called me a...
It called me the M word.
Yeah.
That was it wasn't me. I didn't make
Maybe
it.
it was.
That's why I cut it out.
Yeah.
No, I promise you. I really do promise people at home that I didn't call. I just want to put it out there.
Well, no, I think it did happen.
I didn't racially abuse KSI.
Oh yeah, no, there is one I was told about. It's almost laughable because I don't know how they managed to do this. Right? Apparently, someone messaged me. Right? Shout out Marie. She messaged me being like, I think there's some accounts, and she wasn't sure. She was just like, there's talk of some accounts that are pretending to be you and being homophobic to people. so like they were messaging people as me, calling them all kinds of homophobic slurs as me. And then I saw one being like, there's someone did an apology and they were like, we were not DMing people as James, but it was like in a group chat
But
with
it's
like,
easy to get
and they were all
confused because
LGBT.
James is
a
homophobic.
massive homophobic. Like, the thing is, for every one that was done by a fake account, there was another one done by me.
Either or.
Inevitably. But they apologised, and apparently it was just a group chat where there were a lot of people from the LGBT community in this group chat.
So they were
and
being
all,
homophobic to them.
No, because they were the ones using the slurs. So they can't really have been homophobic because they were.
Because they are gay.
Yes.
Apparently people like Jack, mate. He got an article the other day through the BBC, and I'm like, where's my one?
Shut up.
Okay, there's BBC man's coming over, isn't he? James Marriott is not happy now. He's upset. You'll get a BBC article soon. I'm worried though. The BBC man's coming.
Yeah, because I'm homophobic.
Is he going to expose us for homophobia? He might do.
I'm not homophobic. I need to stop joking about it. I really think it's
Well,
hurting
it's
my
like
future.
me with the racism joke. It's like...
Well, no, because it's different. Because you actually are racist.
Oh, racist, yeah.
Yeah. So when you are racist, you can either choose to be racist publicly or not, and you do. That's where the issue comes in.
I own my views.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm not. Alright. I don't really know what to segue out of there. No, I
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think you can.
Let's talk about that.
No, that's fucking not.
He doesn't want to go into it.
How much I hate people.
Wait, I thought you were going to say something else
So
there.
did I. I purposely was baiting. I'm
Jesus.
baiting now.
No, you're not.
What do we have? What else has happened this week?
I've got two more things I can say.
Go for it.
One of them is in a recent podcast I did a story time about the time I met Calix.
Yes.
And I decided, and a lot of people replied to my tweet being like, oh yeah, but you already said this. And I was like, you see, there's a point, right? Because I can't at him in a Camcast episode.
You did it, yeah.
And I was like, wait, I can at...
You know, that's why I replied, because he follows me, so I knew he'd see it. And I was like, I feel fine.
And I was like, they'll either one, like Will, George,
media.
or Alex do reply to my shit now. So it's like, if I just
Bait
get
him.
one of them to do
Genius,
it.
man. It's genius.
And then two of them did. And he followed me. And then we DM'd a bit. It's nice.
And he went, I really wish you didn't follow me home that night.
Yeah.
What actually happened in the DMs? Well,
in the
if you don't
DMs,
wanna
we were
say
talking
anything,
about
yeah,
January CPM and...
Of course.
Yeah.
Alex was like, nice to see you, but I actually need you to carry me home now because I can't afford Ubers.
Exactly.
January CPM hasn't been too bad.
Yeah, to be fair, it's like I've been doing okay. I had a really good month in December, so I'm not stressed. Well, and to be honest, in January I've had not an equally good month, but close.
Yeah, people have been complaining a lot. I mean, luckily some brands approached me, so I've got a few brand deals coming up, and we're going to start having brand deals on the pod, which is one of the things it means we're going to be able to buy
That is going to be insane.
It's going to be nice because I mean, I'm not convinced on the idea that we'll ever get a studio. I don't really want one.
I don't think it really suits this.
No, but I want studio equipment. Is what I want.
Also, do you ever fuck with your audio after recording, or do you just?
It depends. It really depends on the episode. I've started to though.
Because recently, in my last video, the first time I've ever fucked with audio. So no, don't worry, I'm not being like, why have you not been doing the audio?
I did it on this one.
It's at the end, there's like a list of things that I went over a YouTube video on Premiere Pro being like, how do you improve audio? And the audio after it is like, it's.
What did you do?
I'll go through it with you because it's boring podcast listening.
Well, normally what I do, some people might be interested who want to do YouTube stuff. I normally take the Camcast audio, I use noise removal to get all the fuzzy bullshit out, and then I compress it, and then I equalize it so that we're both on the same volume. But sometimes I forget. Like, I tried to save the audio in the last one, but we were just in an echoey room, and you can't do anything about that.
In my last video, I did noise cancellation. It's all in Premiere as well. I never knew this, right? So I did noise cancellation, and then I did another one. I can't remember what it's called. It's like dynamics or something. And that is like, it changes.
Like a dynamic EQ or whatever it is.
Yes, I think so. And that just like, it made it incredible. Then I did another one, which was an equalizer. And then I did hard limiter at the end.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool to be able to do stuff like that because I want to be able to get a studio finish on the pod soon. I know people do love how casual it is, but I feel like it's something that doesn't take much time, and we're starting to get better at actually getting these episodes out, which is one of the reasons why the last one was so short and was done the way it was, is because whatever happens, I want to get the consistency done first. If we're consistent with it, then we can build on that. So starting from the ground upwards.
Oh, Joe Willett made a really funny video recently
Wow.
on
what was it
KSI.
on? Oh, was it?
Yeah, he just reacted to one of KSI's unreleased songs with
did
Randolph
he?
in it.
Yeah, it was meant to be like the I'm on a horse type bullshit.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was just so funny. It was a good video. Go and watch it.
Yeah, Joe, I'm glad that he's kind of back on the horse. He's just 3
Although
years too
KSI
late.
does hate him.
Oh, despises him.
hate,
yeah,
hate,
of course.
hate.
I wonder what actually happened there. I don't think we'll ever actually find out, will we?
Have you got some topics?
There's some stuff on here still from the last one. What's the first thing you want to do when uni ends? Is a question I was going to ask you on the last one.
That's a good question.
The first thing.
Oh, have a wank.
What? As soon as you step out the
Yep.
doors?
No, in the last exam.
During.
I'm not going to write my name on it. They can check it for DNA, and then.
No, it's yours.
Oh no, it's me.
That's disgusting.
No, okay. The first thing I want to do is let me think. I will probably get really drunk. I'm going to be honest. I will probably get very, very drunk when I graduate.
I thought that was going to be the answer.
And I'm hoping. I actually have a slight feeling, and now this might sound stupid because it is in June. My last exam is in June. If I'm right, and it sounds dumb.
Nice.
If I hit 1 million on the same day as my final exam, imagine me strolling out of an exam, going on my social blade, watching it cross over to 1 million. I fucking put on some sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah.
Play Sunflower by Post Malone, and I walk off. Camera pans,
into the sunrise.
zooms out over the exam hall, and then you see me whip my cock out.
Class, what an ending.
Yeah.
Although, I wouldn't jinx
Or I'll
it
kill
because of the
myself.
fact. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
genuinely, I made a
I
joke.
generally am going to kill myself when it ends.
No, but seriously,
Yeah, but seriously, I'm going to kill myself.
I mean, I am paranoid at the moment because
Killing yourself?
No.
What just happened?
No, I'm just worried that I'm going to wake up and go, oh no, I'm going to kill myself. No, one of the things I am worried about, and I talk about it in every podcast at this point, because it's still happening, is everything is going so well. I'm doing okay at university somehow. Let's not talk about how. I'm just going to hope I can ride it through to the end. I'm doing so well on YouTube. I'm very aware and very thankful for that. But I do feel like there is a dormant cancer waiting for me to be free. And
It
then
could
it's
be
going to
metaphorical. It might just be like, your channel dies.
Thanks, Alex.
I was just trying to help.
Great job. Stellar job.
There was one thing that I wanted to talk about, which is kind of
my
similar
channel's gonna
to
die.
you about the million thing, was the podcast clip. Oh, is that...
Hey,
Who is it?
Fraser Einabber.
Oh, give me the phone. Why is he calling me? What does he want?
Oh, did I just reject it?
Yeah, you did. Well done.
Get fucked.
All right. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the podcast clip, but we're too busy. We're about to FaceTime.
What is the podcast
Einabber.
clip?
The one where you said I wouldn't hit 1 million.
Oh yeah, that's a good topic.
Hello, welcome to the Campcast. You're now on it.
Oh, am I? Hello, everyone.
You got anything you want to say to? Got anything you want to say to the fans? All right then, fuck you too. All right, okay. He hates you guys. No, that's why he's not going to be
He
replacing
just
James
put
as
his
host.
middle finger up as well.
Can you put it back on charge? It's on 1%.
All right.
I don't know why he's done that. That's not worked,
Yeah, let's
does
talk
it?
about the podcast clip.
So basically, there was this clip from one of the older podcasts where we are talking about potentially hitting milestones, and we both were saying that 1 million was not possible by the end of 2018, and it was apparently. But it's about 1.1 fucking million by the end of 2018.
Yeah.
It was in the end, which is ridiculous. And once again, some Stan accounts got angry at you for that.
Right, yeah. Okay.
They hate you.
I can understand why they got angry, because if you look at the video out of context, it's essentially Alex starts off this clip by saying, some people think I'm going to hit 1 million, right? But you got to remember, before that, we were joking about how we were kind of, it was a commentary
We
on...
were joking about how other people would say that people could do ridiculous milestones.
and
I went, some people think that I can hit 1 million by the end of the year.
And how you can't actually predict that stuff. It's so difficult. For example, me trying to hit 1 million by the end of this year seems possible now just because you were able to do it from the size I am, right? When you were the size that I am, you did it in a few months, right? So for me to have 3 times that amount of time makes it feel like an actual goal.
Yeah.
But at the time, you were on 700k,
yeah.
if not less, 2 months to go until the end of the year.
Yeah.
You had to have two 200k months.
That's
I remember
what you said. That's exactly what you said.
And you ended up actually doing that.
200k months.
It wasn't even the 100 and the 300. It was exactly
200Ks.
two 200k months, right? You've also got to remember in that period, I wasn't at 200k. I was expecting to hit 200k by the end of the year. I hit 350k by the end of the year. So I think that really puts it into context.
It says it.
How silly the end of the year was.
We were both just like, oh, we'd be really lucky if we even came close.
Yeah, if I'd started up that conversation by saying to you, some people think I'm going to hit 300k by the end of the year, you would have also gone, okay, come on. That's probably not going to happen. Let's be honest here. And then it did.
Yeah, it's crazy because like YouTube it's all numbers, right? And it's all people, and it's all, you know, you're converting actual human beings, which is something that's not an easy thing to do.
No.
And people don't react in a consistent way all the time. It's semi-predictable because people are predictable to an extent, but not completely. Like I did 1 year where I did a 5k sub month for 8 months, and then 100ks. And then I was like the least subscribed, and I ended it equal to my friends purely because of 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months difference. Like I could end this year on 50 million subscribers. I could end it on a 500k.
Yeah, technically, you're not wrong.
Like it's like anything can happen. Like that's the craziest part, which is why now when I try, I've kind of fallen out of love with checking my social blade, even when
Because it's always so good.
It's halved over the last month, but a half a 200k sub month is still a fucking incredible month. But at the same time, it's like I kind of like checking in once every couple days and seeing a big change. I'm
on 150k sub months at the moment.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous.
So I think it just is. And to go back to the original, the clip that was discussed, right, and people raised, the idea that 400,000 people individually would have had to subscribe to your channel in 2 months.
It's unbelievable.
And that is like...
There are people who do that every month as well. And it's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me that when I saw it drop, like, I wasn't even upset that it's halved, because I'm like, still 100,000 people, and I got really lucky with stringing together videos last month. Like, I was fucking very lucky with the topics I had given to me. But I'm not worried in the sense of it at all, because I'm still doing consistently well, which is all I could ask for. Like, my biggest fear was that the views weren't going to match up after I felt I recommended, but still doing like 500,000 to 750k a piece, and I'm over the moon with that. That's a really decent start to build the year with. Like, I want to get onto 1 million views a video. That's my biggest goal.
I think as long as, for a commentary channel, you're growing if you get half your sub count in views. That's the way I see it.
Because they do grow at an exceptional rate.
In a week as well. Like, not in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's been nice. I've got a couple of videos in the vault that I think are bangers. I'm currently doing a video on a fucking egg, so that's not one of the bangers.
Look at I'm Alex making videos off of images.
Although if it does 5 million views,
I wouldn't be surprised one of these days if you go, we need to stop the egg, and then it's going to be like the image, right, just stretched to 10 minutes. Just the image.
Just the image. Just I get that lazy with it.
With your I Upload Twice song.
I've heard people who actually respect the fact that I could do that, and I was like, I don't actually like take a picture of an image, go, let's try and turn this into a 10-minute video. I was explaining it to George the other day. He's like, "Are you making a 10-minute video on the egg?" And people look at me like, "Oh, that's crazy." I'm like, it's really not that hard. I spent 10 minutes browsing Instagram and found 5 different bullet points that I could make 5 minutes of content on each. Like, it's not that. It's like, it's quite easy. Like, for example, for the Instagram egg video, I just went, all right, we'll talk about the egg. There's at least 3 minutes you could talk about the fact that the guys tried to monetize it. It's got over 20 million likes. It broke this one. There's the news articles on it. You can read a few news articles. You can read a few comments on it. That's already 5 minutes.
For once, the egg's breaking something else.
Yeah, it's already 5.
That's a good joke.
Exactly.
You should have used that.
No, I can't. I made a few terrible puns in the video, but that's already 5 minutes of content. Then Instagram fan edits of the egg. There's a lot of those. And then somebody turned XXXTentacion into the egg. And I got a lot of fun out of that.
See, this is what happens when you give Instagram accounts free range.
I've made that joke.
No, you did.
No, my joke in the video is I go, and the video will be up by the time this goes up. It's like I go, oh, that merch is pretty expensive, 20 quid. I'd expect it to be free range. Free But then,
See, that's not as good.
no, it's not. But there you go. That was my joke.
See, that makes me sad.
That I've ruined your joke.
Yeah.
But I did technically got there first. So
First.
What came first? You or me? That's an egg joke.
You are
I'm
the most unfunny comedian
But I do it on
I've ever
purpose.
met. I almost feel like, it's on purpose, right? It is. It is.
Because it's funny to.
It's on purpose, right? It is on purpose.
It's funny to do that.
To you.
And apparently a million people, so leave it out.
Oh. Wait, no. Like, rewind. That's a flex.
YouTube rewind.
I think you just flexed numbers to me.
I did, yeah.
I'm quitting the podcast.
I did just. You told me it wasn't possible, so you doubted me. You doubted me, and you were wrong to do so. Do you want to end it there? We're on 45 minutes. Although we could get another 15 minutes out of the egg if you really want to. Pick the microphone back up. I can't do a podcast by myself. I generally can't. I'm gonna carry it on because there's mid rolls in this. There is mid rolls in this, but there's only so long I can talk to myself. Apparently 10 minutes. If it's a picture of an egg. Please, I really don't want to. I don't want to carry on talking about this fucking egg.
Thank you for watching the Campcast. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you want to go and watch it on SoundCloud or iTunes, go leave us a 5-star rating somewhere.
Yeah, actually, I want to read the reviews on the next one.
Oh, that'll be a good one. Yeah, so everyone leave some funny reviews, but make sure you give it 5 stars.
Make sure they're actual reviews.
We'll only read them if they're 5 stars.
Yeah, actually make sure they're actual reviews, please. Don't just write really love the part we talk about the egg.
The amount of
you generally do really love the part we talk about the egg. We could do that weekly.
Yeah, we have a weekly egg update. Weekly egg day.
How many likes is the egg on?
Hey!
Oh, it's a chicken
Fuck,
now.
I almost broke a glass.
Oh, well.
That would have been an accident. All right, we'll see you all later.